Hello, we're the team behind Veriscope, an online platform that quickly verifies and confirms the factuality of online content through a combination of both AI and community verification. In an online era where misinformation and fake news have become a significant issue, we believe that it is important to create a platform that is not deterred by past challenges as mitigating the effects of misinformation in order to create an online sphere that is safer, accurate, and more beneficial for all users. With our platform, we are hoping to help solve the exponential increase in misinformation and the spread of fake news on the internet. Fake news refers to pieces of information that are presented as being factual, but in actuality are misleading or outright false. Misinformation and fake news have become an incredibly prevalent problem on the internet, as the growing number of users and the lack of clear guidelines or checks and balances on platforms make it difficult to adequately keep up with any misinformation or fake news that gets posted across various platforms. According to a survey conducted by the Pew Research Center, the vast majority of Americans receive their information and news from online platforms, demonstrating the overwhelming shift in the way that most people seek out information. The implication of the issue of misinformation are not ones that can be ignored. Information remains one of the fundamental principles of a functioning society, and the way that the spread of fake news has slowly undermined public trust in government, institutions, and other people. As illustrated by Zhao and Zaffarani, fake news has become one of the quote, greatest threats to democracy, journalism, and freedom of speech, indicating the severity and urgency to address this problem and potentially mitigate some of its larger and more harmful effects. The problem of fake news and misinformation has been challenging to address through most current platforms, especially because of how saturated the online sphere is of information and users. Although there have been efforts to mitigate some of the more obvious effects, such as platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram flagging posts that are thought to be based on misinformation, the problem of fake news continues to persist. Two of the largest obstacles that platforms have had challenges with regarding stopping misinformation has centered around systemic and regulatory issues of current platforms. Systemic issues come in the form of the user driven algorithm, in which user behavior and engagement is meticulously tracked and monitored in order to curate a personalized user experience and thus make it more likely that the user will continue to use the platform. In doing so, this increases online traffic and allows content to continuously be pushed. However, the spread of misinformation and fake news is not just reliant on the algorithm, but through a combination of the algorithm and the user themselves. This means that the content that becomes more widespread is often dependent on what the user chooses to engage with, as algorithms prioritize engagement rather than accuracy. Therefore, many of the social media affordances that are implemented on platforms, including likes, shares, and reposts, can all contribute to the quick spread of misinformation. This also means that platforms have less control over what content reaches a wider audience, at the rate at which this occurs can often be unpredictable. The combination of the speed and frequency in which information is uploaded, shared, or posted on platforms, as well as the way in which user behavior and the algorithm is intertwined, makes it difficult to keep up with the seemingly infinite expanse of information that may or may not be true. As the algorithm continues to push certain content forward based on the level of user interaction, continually verifying the validity of content becomes a seemingly inefficient and expensive effort on part of the platforms. Regulating information can often raise concerns about potentially impeding the right to speech and expression. Of course, not all instances of expression and speech are protected, most notably in instances where said speech promotes hatred, violence, or danger to others. However, in general, backlash can arise when platforms have the power to regulate what a user can post, share, or view. Further challenges of a more regulatory approach can also include the appropriateness of an overarching entity such as a platform in determining what is or is not true, especially in terms of content that is posted on various platforms. This has made it difficult for platforms in the past to successfully regulate significant regulations to help mitigate the spread of fake news and misinformation. As explored by Jang and Kim, it is possible that, quote, educating others is more reasonable than regulating everyone's freedom of speech. Therefore, the most efficient way that meaningful change can be implemented regarding misinformation on the online sphere would be through a platform that incentivizes learning and provides accurate fact checking and cross referencing abilities to verify information online at a constant rate, a direction we have chosen to adopt using our own proposed platform, Veriscope.
With these challenges in mind, we created Veriscope, a fact checking app. Our app enables users to check the accuracy of content they see on all social media platforms by simply forwarding it to Veriscope. The application's design uses Donald Norman's notion of perceived affordances to guide users' actions in a straightforward manner. In Veriscope, we have designed our app to be convenient, accessible, and easily understandable for users. For greater convenience and functionality, our app is integrated into social media's common share feature, allowing users to select our app to forward any content they want to verify credibility. This eliminates the need to exit one app, open another, and manually copy and paste the URL for fact checking, making the fact checking process more convenient for users while also increasing efficiency and user acquisition. In addition to the app's convenience, we have improved user accessibility by offering two different fact checking methods tailored to users' preferences. The first option is a manual fact checking Dropbox, which allows users to copy and paste a social media link for verification. The second option is an inbox like interface that accepts submissions of social media posts via the forward sharing function. With this inbox interface, users have the option to either manually approve submissions to begin fact checking or enable the automated fact checking function to verify all incoming posts via the top right corner of the page or the app settings. Once a post is submitted, it will receive an AI generated credibility score along with supporting sources. To add an extra level of accuracy, we have included a community based user score to account for potential AI errors. Following the fact checking process, users are notified of the social media post credibility score. To see a breakdown of the score's calculation and the supporting sources the AI model utilized, users can click on the analysis feature within the app to view a more detailed analysis of the social media post credibility. Our app stands out from other fact checking apps on the market as it integrates these affordances, making the fact checking process practically seamless. Users can easily navigate the fact checking app, which allows them to contribute through community verifications, thus encouraging active user engagement and help minimize user turnover. Existing fact checking apps, such as FactStream, have limitations in that they focus exclusively on verifying the truthfulness of American political speeches and debates, making them overly niche. In addition, FactStream users are restricted from inputting their own links for fact checking and can only access available pre verified American political content on the app. This also resulted in low ratings and reviews due to the app being regionally based. Users have suggested that FactStream expand its coverage beyond the United States to include global political topics. Veriscope, on the other hand, distinguishes itself from FactStream by providing a more comprehensive approach that allows users to fact check a broad range of subjects across various social media platforms without limiting itself to a specific region.
Further to Verisco's app, we have designed a fact-checking browser extension that leverages real-time analysis and a scoring system to promote credible digital information. This extension empowers users to instantly verify information as they browse, directly addressing the pervasive issues of misinformation online. As users navigate a web page, the extension works seamlessly in the background, analyzing content in real time. For example, if an article makes a questionable claim, the user can click a button to fact check specific section of text. Then an AI generated credibility score will appear instantly, while a community driven score would be based on other users' responses. If the content had already been fact checked by other users, the community score would appear immediately, like this one. This instant accessibility ensures users can critically access information without leaving the page, creating a more fluid and less disruptive browsing experience. Our design incorporates key affordance, which are important in shaping how users engage with the extension. Drawing on Norman's concept of perceived affordance, we have made sure that the extension's icon in the browser toolbar suggests its purpose. Users can access fact-checking tools in one click, which enhance usability by keeping the verification process integrated into their browsing. Users can view a score history that details how each AI and community score was calculated. By showing supporting evidence, we are addressing the need for transparency, which we saw as a core affordance for fostering users' trust. Aligning with imagined affordances, where users interpret features based on their understanding and expectation. Transparency helps bridge any gaps between what users think the extension does and what it accomplishes. Building the extension for Chrome and Safari allow us to tap into a large existing user base, making it easy to scale. Unlike competitors, NewsGuard, which rates entire website rather than individually selected tests, or trusted news, a browser extension that may soon be unsupported due to not following Chrome's best practices. Our platform offers more precise real-time analysis and is adaptable to any site, broadening its potential for positive impact. Looking ahead, we aim to incorporate tools for verifying visual contents like photos and videos. Imagine being able to access if a video is AI generated or if an image has been manipulated. By expanding our compatibilities, we are building towards a more comprehensive fact-checking platform that addresses the evolving nature of digital content.
Platform's financial model ensures sustainable development through diverse revenue streams while emphasizing social impact. Our primary income sources include the subscription fees, advertising revenue, institutional partnerships, and data services. This structure guarantees a scalable and sustainable ecosystem. Subscription fees form the foundation of our revenue model. We offer premium membership at $7.99 per month or $84.99 per year, granting unlimited queries, a free experience, and faster processing speeds. Free users receive 15 fact-checking queries per month, with the first 3 provided upon registration. Additional queries can be earned by watching ads, with each ad granting 3 extra queries up to the 15 query limit. We anticipate that approximately 10 to 15 of active free users will upgrade to premium, providing us a steady and sustainable income stream. Advertising revenue is another critical component, especially for non-premium users. We employ a targeted ad strategy where advertisements align closely with the content being verified. For instance, users checking astronomy-related information might see ads for astronomy-related science magazines or telescopes. Ad format include 10 to 15-second video ads and contextual banner ads embedded within long-form content to minimizing distribution while maximizing engagement and click-through rates. Advertisers can also pay extra to get higher exposure to gain more competitive advantage against their peers. Institutional partnerships open additional revenue opportunities. We plan to collaborate with reputable educational, academic, and research organizations to promote their publications, events, and other offerings. For example, academic associations might enhance their credibility through our authoritative certification feature, paying for ad space or promotional opportunities. These partners' content can also appear as trusted sources within our platform, strengthening both their and our credibility. Data services represent a strategic revenue stream inspired by platforms like Twitter. With our unique advantage in verifying and correcting information, we can provide correct, reliable data sets to media companies, data analysis firms, and academic researchers. Importantly, the datasets we provide are strictly limited to verified fact and do not include any user-specific information, ensuring complete privacy and compliance with data protection regulations. This data services not only highlight our core competencies but also serve as an important additional revenue source. Developing and maintaining the platform involves significant initial investment and ongoing operational expense to ensure seamless functionality and a superior user experience. The initial development cost is estimated at $500,000, covering platform architecture design, AI algorithm development, user interface creation, and the implementation of the authoritative certification system. $150,000 is allocated to data encryption technologies and privacy compliance measures to guarantee user data security. Ongoing operational costs include $30,000 per month for severe and bandwidth expense to support high-volume user traffic and real-time data processing, along with $120,000 annually for staffing professional content review and technical support teams. Marketing and promotional efforts require an $80,000 budget in the first year to expand the user base and attract institutional partners. Furthermore, $100,000 annually is earmarked for technology upgrades, optimization, and the development of new features to maintain competitive advantage. These investments are carefully planned to enable the platform launch and sustained growth, with the expectation of recovering cost and achieve profitability by the second year through subscription fee, advertising revenue, and institutional collaborations. The revenue model is highly scalable as user number grows and the platform features expand. Ad impressions and quality will increase, and subscription adoption will rise, creating a positive feedback loop of growth. Our financial model also prioritizes social responsibility. A portion of ad revenue will be reinvested in public digital literacy activities, helping users improve their ability to identify and combat misinformation. Free users will be encouraged to contribute to community fact-checking efforts, with rewards like extra queries or membership discount to incentivize participation. To enhance trust and transparency, we will publish regular financial reports and social impact assessments, showing users and partners how their engagement contributes to societal benefits. Through this combination of revenue along with the model scalability, our platform not only ensures financial success but also contributes to a healthier and more informed digital information ecosystem.
Thank you all for taking the time to learn about our platform. We believe our solution can transform how misinformation is tackled, empowering users to engage critically with digital content. We're so excited to take this vision forward and hope you will join us in creating a more trustworthy online space. Thank you once again.